Other interesting political news, you have Trump Gold Star family message going viral after Kamala and Biden snubbed the family. This going on good old Donald Trump's ex-Twitter account as he becomes more and more viral by the very day on that platform as he returns. Though, can't help but thank God I didn't invest in the DJT stock or the True Social stock. Granted, I mostly reinvest myself in my businesses. That's kind of gambling I like. But yeah, the biggest value of that social media company was that was where Trump posted stuff first. And now, not so much. Now, this comes from hashtag real Donald Trump. And it's a little bit of a long commercial, but I think it's a pretty articulate good one. It's about 2 minutes and 14 seconds long. Granted, it's infinitely more articulate than I could attempt to say. Okay, rewind it to the very beginning here. See here. Oh, it'll load. Let's see. Come on, next Twitter. The suspense is killing me. I have to reload the whole page. There we go. It's funny. I work in IT, and I used to actually work specifically for a networking company that sold wireless access points and switches before I started my own company. The old cliche of IT is when stuff doesn't work, you blame the network. But more often than not, you just run a quick diagnostics and show, oh no, the bandwidth is quite adequate, and there's no outage in the network. That's not the issue, but thanks for blaming us first. That was always one of the funny puns in IT, but I partially digress.
Vice President Harris.
Vice President Harris.
Vice President Harris.
And on the screen it says a message from Golden Star families.
My name is Steve Nakui. I'm the father of Lance Corporal Kareem M. Nakui.
My name is Jim McCollum. I am the Gold Star father of United States Marine Corps Lance Corporal Riley McCollum.
This is Mark Schmitz, Gold Star father of Marine Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz.
My name is Darren Hoover, and I'm the Gold Star father of United States Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover.
My daughter-in-law, Sergeant Nicole Leanne G., was killed in the Afghanistan exit at Ad.
And quick ADHD comment, can't help but notice there's a big discrepancy in terms of the people doing social media for Trump versus Kamala Harris. It's been more and more reports that Kamala Harris, they're paying influencers tens of thousands of dollars, and yet people will do it for free for Trump. I think it's saying something.
Abbygate.
Our kids were murdered because of your administration.
You were not at Dover for the dignified transfer. And no time have you reached out to me to offer your condolences, to offer thank you for Kareem's sacrifice and service.
You have 13 families who have been waiting over 3 years to so much as get a phone call, to so much as hear our kids' names said aloud.
You failed for 3 years and 8 months to acknowledge our kids.
Where were you and Joe Biden on August 26, 2024? Nowhere near Arlington Cemetery. You couldn't be bothered to be with us or even say our kids' names, just as you had done for the last 3 years.
Vice President Harris, I ask you, why won't you return a call and explain to us how you call my daughter-in-law's death a success? President Trump has called. President Trump shows up. But President Trump takes the time to hear our loved ones' stories.
We invited him to be there.
These are the only memories we get to make with our son, and it is you who is playing politics and trying to detract from our memories made that day.
President Trump has been there for us. He's been a rock for us. He showed compassion for us, and he showed he truly cares for the families that truly do know what the ultimate sacrifice really is.
Really good music. And the end ends with a little text that says, Trump Vance, make America great again, 2024. Very, I was going to say, very, obviously very emotional in terms of campaign. And you could just tell it's authentic. These families are, can't imagine how irate they are with the whole situation. But yeah, I think it's a very compelling political ad. It's got just reloading the screen, got another million views. Got 6.2 million views and 72,000 likes. Now, one of the top comments coming from Sassafras84 says, quote, this fight for America. It says, at this point, you're either with Trump or against America, getting 515 likes. Based Electrician says, quote, Kamala Harris facilitated a literal invasion at our southern border in an attempt to stay in power. No one should be surprised that in an attempt to gain votes, she would also spite the family members of the soldiers who lost their lives due to her failed choices. I'm quoting 61 likes. Though, I would also add, I mean, there's also Biden in that situation as well. And I don't know if his kind of dark humor just is bizarre that Biden was very proud of the fact that he says he got us out of Afghanistan, which, yeah, in the worst most possible way, literally American servicemen dying and billions of armaments left behind for the enemies. Billions of dollars of small arms and vehicles. Yeah. Probably the worst withdrawal because of war in U.S. history, I would think. DC Drano says, quote, what's truly heartbreaking is the fact that these families sent their loved ones to serve in the military under President Trump, but then the Biden Obama regime stole the 2020 election and sent these brave American heroes to be killed. That's why we should support Trump. They know he's a hero. Getting 1.7 thousand likes. AKA says, quote, who else can't wait to vote for President Trump? Getting 531 likes. Colin Rugg says, quote, the biggest F-ups in the Harris campaign. 1, picking Tim Walz as VP. 2, attacking Trump for accepting invitation from Gold Star families. Getting 1,000 likes, and good point. And yeah, in by his defense, though, he was very busy. He was at the beach, apparently. Which, I mean, he spent, there's some people saying he spent like 500 days at the beach or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He goes there a lot. Now, granted, in terms of the government spending money, at least he's not wasting too much, I suppose. It's only security detail. That's not the most expensive way he could use his time, but still. That's a disproportionate amount of time at the beach, just hanging out. Now, I do have a contrarian statement. You have somebody named Human, although he does have a hippie, what is it, the peace sign in his profile. He does the Ukrainian flag and the blue wave. And interestingly enough, he does have the United States flag in his profile name. And his name is, profile name is Human, hashtag for humanity unity, or for human unity. Though he says he's human, that's just what a computer would say. Can't but think maybe he's AI, perhaps. Now, he says, quote, you can deceive a few, but not the major. You are the only president in history to insult Gold Star family, calling our fallen heroes losers. That's why, or that's your bones for excuses. You even labeled POWs like John McCain losers. This issue isn't whether Trump was invited to Arlington National Cemetery. It's about his campaign, blatant exploitation of the secret site. And he has like 5 paragraphs. Though he did get 180 likes and 1,274 views. Here. Going to the comments, I wonder if he got ratioed. UConn Think says, hey human, please invite me to rob a bank in your community. I heard crimes are legal if you're invited. Okay, 1 like. Crime equals time says, it's hard to explain the normal morals and ethics to Trump, who is more complex, only points to the direction that benefit Trump himself, and all else just a deflection of his mind. Getting 6 likes, interestingly enough. Diane says like, or she says like, and I guess she did get a like. Alright. So actually a lot of people supporting him. There. Someone did a caricature of Trump standing at a gravesite. 9 likes. Going back to the main comment section. You have American Papa Bear says, quote, I have great love and admiration for vets and Gold Star families. If that is you, I want to follow you. Getting 69 likes. Going down. Sassafras84 says, we stand with the Gold Star families. This picture of Trump saying fight after his assassination attempt. Got 243 likes. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris got these brave men and women killed. The worst day in the administration. That's worse than the Harris campaign basically attacking the families of the fallen. Getting 543 likes. There. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, I will always stand with Gold Star families. He says, never forget the 13 brave men and women who gave it all. That was Darren Hoover, Johnny Rosario. Again, I'm not, I read their names. I'm not trying to butcher them if I do accidentally with their pronunciations. But again, it's Darren Hoover, Johnny Rosario Pacharo, Nicole Gee, Hunter Lopez, Dagan Page, Humberto Sanchez, David Espianzo, Jared Schmitz, Ryan McCollum, Dylan Merkel, Kareem Nikau, Maxon Soviak, Ryan Kunze, and there's the rest of the text, so you never forget, 8/26/2021. Got 734, so I get 735 likes. Planet of Memes did come with a meme this time. Like, quote, America First versus America Last, and it's the little cartoon caricature of a kid walking, and you have a path split into 2 separate, the fork in the road, and you have America Last, it's Kamala and Tim, and on the right, it says America First, it's Trump and Vance. And that got 186 likes. Let's see. One Bad Dude says, I voted for compassion. I vote for Donald Trump. Okay, 152 likes. Chuck Costello says, never forget. Went out a couple of right before our eyes. Gets 165 likes. There's a picture of all of the servicemen. See here. Any kind. So I had an AI picture of Donald Trump riding a lion. It says "Make America Great Again," getting 289 likes. Let's see. Yeah, so far no. So there's a couple contrarian statements, but overall, overwhelming support for Donald Trump in this post. Yeah, I think, and again, in terms of top maybe 5 or 10 policies or instances, I'll define this upcoming election. I do think the Afghanistan withdrawal, the botched withdrawal, is going to be a major component, especially for families of veterans and veterans alike. I think that's going to be one of the big. I think that will be one of the biggest issues when it comes to the 2024 election. But let me know in the comments. Do you think this won't influence a lot of voters, or do you think it'll be a major, like one of the top 5 topics? Let me know, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.